So, Paul, you head to Fairyhouse on Sunday for two rides. The first is Faugheen de Roselle for Michael Horrigan. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
Yeah, his last couple of runs have been over fences. They've been okay without setting the world alight. He's had a couple of decent efforts over hurdles before that, beating 13 lengths in Cork by Logical Song, who he takes on again. We're at the right end of the handicap. We've only got 10-2 in his back, so if he can put his best foot forward, he might have an outside chance of getting placed. But an all-known form probably looks up against it. Things will have to fall right for him.
And looking forward to the next ride, 2:30 is a handicap chase, and altogether probably more competitive affair and slightly classier affair. You ride Leap Derg for James Nash.
Yeah, it's a tidy little race. It always is the Danmore good handicap chase. Look, he's a bit like the other lads. He's been running well without troubling the important ones in his couple of runs. He's slipping away down the handicap, but look, he's a tricky horse to win with. He's a difficult ride, and same thing. Things will have to fall right for him. But if we get into a nice rhythm and things start happening, he could run into a place, but that would be the best. He looks up against it with a couple of the more classier horses in the race.
And that sort of tidies up what you've got to ride for on Sunday. And it was a little bit surprising as former champion jockey and second in line to the top rides for Willie Mullins. You've demonstrated your abilities aboard Duvan this season in Grade 1 company and more Grade 1 success over Christmas. Just try and reflect for us, if you will, on perhaps why meeting at Fairyhouse you've just the two.
Yeah, it's just so competitive over here at the moment. There's so many freelance jockeys going into different yards. It's very hard to pick up a good spare ride. I suppose I'm in Willie's every day, so all my eggs are in one basket in one sense, which, you know, it works on the big days, and obviously it's a great place to be in. But it's just so competitive over here. There's so many jockeys capable of riding the horses, and you know they're spreading themselves out more so than just being tied to one trainer, and it's very tight.
And you mentioned all your eggs in one basket with Willie Mullins. That's not a bad basket to be in, by the way. But you might be able to shed a little bit of light on Townend running in the 3 o'clock. You won on this horse last time out at Perth. Ruby takes the ride on Sunday, but have you seen him at home?
Yeah, I've ridden him plenty at home. He seems in great order. Like, he was a good handicap hurdler. He was 130 or 130 plus over hurdles, you know. So he's not a bad horse in his own right. He seems to jump a fence well, touch wood. So maybe chasing will bring out the best in him, but he's doing nothing wrong at home in his work, and he should take a lot of beating Sunday with a clear round, hopefully.
Okay, great. And Townend owned by Rich Ritchie. Two more Rich Ritchie horses that will be on every punter's mind and every racing enthusiast's mind. Faugheen and Annie Power, and we eagerly await their return. I'm sure you see them in training every day. What can you tell us about those? How are they going at home?
They're everything so far so good now is gone to plan with them. They're both well on their way to make their comeback run. So fingers crossed now we can keep everything right. I suppose the Irish champion at the end of the month would probably be a target for whichever one he sends there. So no, look, they're very exciting horses, and it's nice to have them in the yard, definitely, and just they seem fine at home. So fingers crossed they can stay sound now when we get them back on the track.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Paul. Good luck on Sunday.
Thanks a million. Cheers.